The gift registry for a child's birthday party. They are all the raging trend right now. And if you're not familiar, obviously we create gift registries for things like weddings.
Yep.
And for baby showers. And you're just asking for the gifts that you know you're going to use and that you want. So you're not getting a bunch of stuff that you don't like.
It can ruin the surprise on something like that, though. Like if you're doing...
Totally.
You know what I'm saying? Because then it's a lot of times gifts, you get something you never thought of.
Well, and also, when you're getting married, you can get a lot of, I don't know, maybe you're not into a monogram and you get a lot of monogram things, or you get a lot of duplicates, or you get, I don't know, Tina's whatever that she gives to you that's been in the... I don't know. It's like maybe you're starting fresh and you want things that the two of you have picked out to create and go forward in your life together.
I would just like
understand.
to put, if they had a gift registry, like cash.
You can do that too.
Yeah.
Just cash.
You can do that.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's I guess it comes more in like a gift card.
There's websites that you can do that. If you wanted to start like a honeymoon fund,
Yes.
you can actually go and open that, and people can just give money to that, and it's going to that. Or you can set up just send your Venmo and just collect money through Venmo if you wanted to.
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, there are people that drive to bachelorette parties that put their Venmo on their car and they make thousands of dollars, and they don't pay for anything when they're there for the week.
That's because all the guys see the hot girls going down the street and they think they have a chance.
Yep.
Why didn't I think of that when I had my bachelorette?
I said hot girls
Okay,
going
I
down.
knew. There it was. I knew. I set myself up.
I didn't say cute girls, hot girls.
Anyway, the brand new trend, we want to hear from you, 800-682-1075. Are you for or against the child birthday party gift registry? Well, the gift registry for children's birthdays is really becoming very popular. 33% of people who, I guess they were asked about it, they said that the new trend is perfect because of all the reasons we've already listed. It makes it easy to shop for, and you're not wasting your money, you're not getting them duplicates. But then there are other people who say it is beyond tacky.
Well, let me ask you, Katie.
Yeah.
Do you think, like, if you do, or anybody here, except for Squid, is anybody, well, he really,
I have an interesting thought
he doesn't
about
have
him.
kids.
I know, but I bet you, and I don't want to speak for you here, Squid, so you tell me if I'm wrong. But I bet you're for them because...
Oh, he won't have an idea.
What the hell are you going to get a kid?
Yeah. I was going to say I totally get the argument behind it, and it makes 110% logical sense as to why it should be cool. But for some reason, it just comes off Karen-ish to me.
What?
Like, here's Bentley's registry. Go to there if you want to come to our birthday party. Like, no.
Yeah, but you haven't had to go to a bunch of these or had a bunch of these.
Yeah.
So you just want it to be over. And the only thing is, this is the big question. If on Amazon per se, because a lot of them are Amazon. I know there's other ones.
Yeah.
But if on Amazon you somebody orders the gift, are you expecting them to order it to their house so they can wrap it and bring it, or it just gets sent to your house?
Well, when you're doing the registries, let's just say you're doing a wedding registry and it's through Belk or something. It goes to their house.
So you don't bring it the day of. What do you think of that?
I mean, I'm good either way. Like, we just had my son's birthday, and every single person that was invited at some point sent me a text the week or two leading up asking what he wanted. And I just found myself copying and pasting the same text to everybody.
But
so
what
having that
if they
place,
buy the same thing?
Well, that's the thing. I'm like, okay, so maybe he's really into the Ninja Turtles, so maybe I'll try to push this person more to Ninja Turtles. Or then somebody will be like, well, what if I got him a basketball goal that goes over his bedroom door? And I'm like, perfect. I don't think anybody else is getting that. So now I'm finding myself trying to keep up with who's bought what for his birthday. So there's no shock to, I know everything is going to be open the day of.
Yeah.
But then there was someone else who's like, there's going to be a lot of people there. I don't want for my gift to necessarily get lost in the shuffle. So they ordered it off Amazon and just had it delivered to our house the next day.
Yes, but
so then that was a whole brand new this gift to open. So it was almost like his birthday kind of got extended a little bit. So I liked that aspect of it.
Yeah, but then they don't have, isn't the big thing with the kids' party, this is the worst part, the most boring part for everybody else, but the kids' party is when everybody gathers around and then they open up their thing so everybody can
that
see.
Part of the birthday parties.
He kind of likes it, but I mean, and maybe this is just the age he's at. He's 5. all his friends wanted to help open presents.
Oh.
And so you have 6 kids in a huddle, and then it's like a gift goes in. It's almost like a cartoon. You just see paper and stuff flying up in the air, and then all of a sudden a gift emerges from the pile, and it's like, who got that for you? And it's like, now we have to find the card.
And they don't know because they can't read.
No.
Yeah.
But then the person there can say, oh, that's mine, so they get the credit. Because a lot of people want credit for the gift.
Yeah,
that they-
Exactly.
If you're paying attention, but the way those birthday parties go, and I know because I've hosted them, it is chaos, and the parents are here, there, everywhere. We're getting cupcakes off the ground and then out of hair and whatever, and then stopping the kids from going to go play in the middle of all of it. It's like nobody's paying attention.
That's the other
You
thing.
see how you don't
with-
want kids squid?
Yeah.
Because the
You
parties
do
are
want
horrible.
kids. It's just
Yeah.
the parties
Right.
have gotten out of control.
And
'Cause,
the,
like,
the
wha-
only good thing is now that the parties, if they're ever at like your house or after the house, you can add alcohol for the adults.
Well, that
Exactly.
is true.
That was a clutch edition we made year 2.
The first party of a kid's life is for the adults.
It is
it
for
not?
the adults. 100%.
100%. So with Wyatt, we have pool parties, and it's hard to get the kids to not want to swim, to stop what they're doing to come out
Yes.
and do the cake and open all the presents. Like once one kid's present gets opened, that kid's like, I want to get back in the pool.
They don't care.
And then Wyatt sees 5 or 6 of his friends going to the pool, and then he's like, I want to get in the pool. And if he's got this pile of presents, he's just going to run through them real quick to be able to play with his friends again. So half the stuff that he gets, he doesn't even think about until we get home, and then he starts unboxing
But
it.
that's
He's
where
like, I got to get this.
That's the location you suggest, because a lot of locations, like let's say you're going to Spirit Time or
Jump
a
park
jump
or
place like that, they have that big seat. That big seat. And then, because there's supposed to be a king or a queen, whatever, and then they unwrap, or a princess, and then they unwrap the presents in front of everybody, so they make time for it. I hate it. I hate all of it. I hate all of it. I don't like it. I wish we never had any more parties for kids.
I got to be honest, I hate it too.
Yeah.
I do, because I've hosted them and I've gone to plenty, and I hate each side of it equally. I mean, I really do.
I don't mind the registry and just not having the party.
Okay. Well, let's go to Dion. Dion, what do you think? Are you for or against the registry for kids' birthday parties?
First of all, good morning, guys.
Hey.
But honestly, I can care less about a registry. I'm going to get what I feel like I want you to have, or what I can afford.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, knock yourself out, but I've never, even for my daughter's baby shower, she had a registry. I got her what I wanted her to have. If it's a duplicate, just give a gift receipt, and you can take it back and get what you want. But 9 times out of 10, I usually do a gift card so you can buy what you want.
Yeah, it makes sense. Thank you.
And the other perk with a registry, too, is it'll at least give you some indications as to what the kid's into. Like if it's maybe they're into this kind of toy, or maybe they're into Barbies, or maybe they're into Monster Truck, or whatever it is, at least now you have a direction that you can go for buying the gift.
And you'll know you don't get the duplicates. But the other thing you can also do, Matt, is when they get a little bit older, you can get put on stuff that you think is cool for yourself, too.
I've already kind of done that.
And that is why I'm against the gift
Yeah,
registry.
you don't think that over-the-door basketball goal hadn't been played by me? Come on now.
They are way noisier than I thought they would
Oh, my
ever
God,
be.
they are.
I did not expect that,
They
because
are.
Henry has one too. I'm like, God, that's
Yeah, oh,
noisy.
yeah.
Michaela, good morning. Are you for or against the childhood gift or children's birthday party gift registries?
I am so totally for it.
Yeah.
I think, especially with having like nieces and nephews who have like sensory issues,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
with like sound and texture, that's a good way to make sure people know, like, hey, these are the kind of gifts we're looking for. Or if you're a parent that just, doesn't like all the noisy gifts and toys and stuff, I think that's a really good way to be like, hey, guys, you could just lean towards this way. Don't get the drums this year. Don't get the,
Yeah.
That's right.
That's a really good point.
He could always be the jerk
Yeah.
that buys the worst possible, noisiest present that the kid will love, that will cause havoc for everybody else in the house.
And then maybe they won't invite you to next year's birthday
Yes.
party. So it's like a win-win for everybody. Brandy, are you for or against the gift registries for children's birthday parties?
I think it's a great idea.
How come?
I worked at Toys R Us for 25 years, and
Oh,
it's
yeah.
not a new concept. We were doing it a long time ago.
Oh.
I never knew.
Well, the
Save
gift
you
registries
from-
are at the store, right? You would have to go, because you worked at 25 years, you would have to go to the store, and then they would show you the list, correct?
Well, no, they would come in. We did just like a baby registry or anything like that. The kids would come in with their parents, and they would walk around the store, zapping the gifts that they like,
That's right.
and their family members or friends could go online and view their registry or come in the store. We could print it out. They could and pick what the kid wanted. That way, there's no duplicate gifts, and they get exactly what they want.
Yeah, I mean,
That's a little bit better, though,
Thank
Katie,
you.
don't you think?
Yes.
Because now you're going to the store and you're actually picking up the physical gift and wrapping it and bringing
so
it.
there's some sort of effort.
The kid's not always surprised, but
Well, but where does it stop? I mean, do you do that for Christmas? Do you do
My
that?
family does.
You do a
kind
registry
of.
for-
We have an Amazon wish list for each member of my mom's family, and we just add stuff to it throughout the year. And then at a certain point, we kind of have an understanding that we're not going to go look at what's on our own registry to see, or our own wish list, just in case someone got that for us.
yeah,
So
it
helps.
disappears, right?
Yeah, because it'll disappear once it's purchased off of it, as long as you order it from that wish list.
But let me ask you, on that type of thing, Matt, again, are you sending it to your house to bring over, or are you just sending it directly to their house?
No, I'm having it delivered to my house so that we can wrap and then bring it to the family.
Okay, so you're doing that extra step.
Which
Okay.
I think that adds a nice touch. I mean, just having it delivered. If you live out of state or something, that's different. Have it shipped, have it whatever. But yeah, I mean, I think if you're getting together for the holidays, it makes sense for me anyway to have it delivered to my house. I'll wrap it and then I'll bring the wrapped gift.
I was just looking
like
at
the
my
effort you put
wife's
in. Yeah.
my wife's Amazon, and she has
Ooh,
338 items in her wish list right
What's
now.
the most recent thing she added to the wish
Wow.
list? I haven't done
Sneakers.
this. Sneakers.
Yeah,
I haven't
It's
done
only
this for myself yet.
$150.
Reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cross that off.
Fitness.
Yeah, fitness.
Matt,
He doesn't like that.
Health and well-being. Yes.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
He don't like that.
No, he don't like that.
Jason don't like that.
They're
I'll tell you,
flats. He's against it.
it does make shopping for me much easier. It does ruin some of the surprise.
It ruins some-
But
yeah.
I don't know the sizes. I don't even know what it is sometimes. It looks like a piece of fabric, but it's some kind of clothes. I don't know exactly what it is. And everything I've ever bought her not on the list, her face looks like she's going to vomit. So, and even when I do buy her stuff on the list, she still is not always happy with it. And she's the one that put it there.
Well,
Yeah. She forgot it was there and then forgot to delete
Yeah.
it.
forgot to take it off.
I would say once every 6 months, like I'll go in and just browse my list to make sure there's nothing that I was like, was I drunk and added this? What am I don't want
Is this still cool? I need to make one for myself. I've never done that before, so I'm going to start and then just add everything. The problem is my impulse control. I can't. I just want to have it when I want to have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the problem.
You
I
can
can't
play this
wait.
game. This is a fun game. If you add it to your wish list, it'll keep track of the price of it the day you added it. And then if in 6
Oh.
months you go back and the
It'll
price
alert
has
you.
dropped, it'll alert you.
Wow.
Oh,
That's a fun game.
this item is 21% cheaper now than it was when you added it to your list.
Well,
I have to have
guess
it.
what? You hear what Matt just said?
Yes.
What you just said, Matt, is actually a tactic too that companies are doing. I heard that when they say it's a good idea to put something in your like save for later box or wish list and don't buy it because the company might only offer it. They see that they rather you buy it than not. So after a few days, they might just automatically put on sale just for you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've been doing that at all of the places where I shop online.
Yeah.
You just put it in the cart.
You let it sit there.
And then all of a sudden they'll be sending you emails saying, "Hey, if you act now, we'll give you an extra 30% off."
Leave it in the
so
cart.
I just wait
But
and do
I
it a few
don't.
days.
I don't like the. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of. I am a huge fan of the way it operates. I think it can be very convenient. But I'm not a huge fan of the company Amazon because one, we spend too much on it, and two,
Oh, well.
it doesn't support the local. It doesn't. But it's like that brick and mortar stuff,
Yeah,
right? It doesn't
sure. I
support
get
it.
that too.
But then I find myself, and then it's like, oh, I see this, and it's like, oh, you might want this because 50% of the people bought this with this. I'm like, oh, I do want that.
I know.
And then I'm like, oh, no, but they also bought this with this. I'm like, oh my gosh. So
Yep.
I'm not doing this. And I walk into Costco and I leave with a new couch.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So no matter what, no matter where you're shopping, what you're shopping for, we're going to fall for it.
Yeah.
So see, that right there, Jason, is kind of an argument for the registry, because if you went to Costco to get somebody a gift and you stumbled upon this couch
Oh,
that
my
now you
God.
have to have, if you'd have just ordered it off the registry, you'd never seen the couch.
You would have never
Now
thought.
you've
You would have
saved
never
money.
known.
You
Yeah.
are 100%. I just
Yeah.
went and somebody texted me, actually, somebody from another radio station actually saw me
Oh.
there. And he's like, huh, you're waiting in line at Costco at 9:30 in the morning when they open. I never would have thought the day I would have seen you doing this. Times have changed, haven't they? I'm like, Yes, because I'm going in. I don't want to be distracted, get exactly what I want. And sure enough,
In and out.
I'm walking out with $300 worth of stuff that I didn't plan on.
Yep. Every time.
Yeah, they clearly don't know you this day and age, Jason. They clearly don't know you.
Don't ever get a membership at Costco or Sam's. If you do it right, you can save money with the freezer stuff. But if it just makes you buy something that you do need, but you shouldn't have known that you needed it.
Yep.
I'm for it.